All right, we are live. How's everyone doing this fine Tuesday afternoon? We are back once again with more Unite, ready to try our luck again because who knows what it's gonna be. Hope everyone's had a great Tuesday so far though. Been pretty productive Tuesday. Woke up, had a nice workout. New couch was delivered today, so got that put together. Got shorts recorded for the week, and yeah, just kinda went about the daily business. But yeah, nothing too much to note. Let me check the Gyarados event because it's been resetting at 7. So I do want to check that. Not that it's like too urgent, I can just collect it in the morning. But we're really stretching this event as far as it will go, trying to get Gyarados. But it looks like we should get it because tomorrow we'll get the 2 from the dailies and 2 from the weekly. So as long as we don't completely botch the rolls, we should be fine. And we have a day after that. But welcome in, Emmy. Hope you've had a great Tuesday so far. We'll go ahead and jump into some games, see how many we can get done. I did do 2 ranked games this morning, just because that was the daily challenge for Gyarados, and I didn't want to stretch it to the limit, like with getting them done before 7, just because that is when the day rolls over. So, won one, lost one, nothing too crazy, kind of following the trend of the season. Alright, ordered yourself some new specs today. Replace the ones you broke a year ago. Okay. So you've just been rocking broken specs for the past year. But that is exciting. They are getting replaced. Alright. Now I've seen a lot of people complaining about the wait times. But at the same time, you can get an instant game with worse matchmaking, or you can wait a minute and still have terrible matchmaking. So I think it's worth it. Was using older ones, but mostly rare content. Fair enough. Luckily, I'm fortunate and never had to get glasses. Where is... I could not find Gyarados, I'll tell you that much, but... Alright, first pick is going to be Glaceon. Doesn't matter which team. Can I switch with this guy? I do want to swap positions, but I don't know how. Like, it showed up the option. Can all be blessed with 20... Well, actually, just to flex even harder, I'm 2010 and 2012. I think 2010 in my right, 2012 in my left. But it's looking like no one's picking Glaceon and no one's picking Gyarados, which is kind of a shock. Also, our team comp, okay, that helps a little bit. But our team comp is kind of a nightmare right now. Personally, I would trade with our current comp. I would trade our Dodrio for like a brawling all-rounder. But I also don't really like speedsters the past couple of seasons. But welcome in, Melinda. Hope you've had a great Tuesday so far. But yeah, I mean, we have the only problem with Dodrio over an all-rounder is with Clefable, we have a healer, but no one with bulk that can really, except for us, that can really benefit from it. Like, if we had a Mega Lucario, Mega Charizard type brawler, they could really capitalize on Clefable. So that's kind of my one complaint. But I am happy to be proven wrong by this Dodrio. Maybe they'll be the counter to Glaceon. But from what I've seen, Glaceon is kind of the counter to Dodrio, because you can just Icicle Spear them as they try and run away. But no sense speculating. We do have a good bit of CC, so that's good for us. The problem, as I spill water, not water, tea, is going to be Glaceon. That is 100% the issue. We are kind of relying on Dodrio to take care of them. Which, I don't know, they might. Let's not count the chickens before they hatch. On the bright side, we have a good fully evolved duo, EXP share, so we can be very aggressive in trying to get the farm. Welcome in, Sora-chan. Hope you've had a great Tuesday so far. Oh, he is just living. Yeah. Kinda saw it coming. Okay, Dodrio. Okay. Ah, they had an AFK. Unfortunate. Not unfortunate because I wasn't overly psyched about our team comp, but fortunate enough that... Where was my brain trying to go with this? Unfortunate because we wasted all that time. Fortunate because I wasn't psyched about the team comp. Got to Masters and quit for the season. Honestly, valid. I know a lot of people did that day one. But like with Legends, they got to Legend and then just didn't touch it again. Because like the top, like, however, global ranking, it just has not moved any. People are like, yeah, I haven't played for a week and my rank went down maybe 5. Because everyone got to Legends and it's just kind of sitting there. They're like, okay, I got it, I'm done. Not touching it, not dropping out. So the ranks really aren't moving much. And... yeah, everyone got their day one with Dhelmise because it could 1v5 and proceeded to never touch it again. Still don't like the update. The update really... the only thing the update did was change the map. And Kyogre is just a return to Groudon where... or not a return to Groudon, a return to Rayquaza. Where if you get it, you pretty much get the win. Which... is unfortunate, because Groudon kind of fixed that. Just to say you got it. There's not anything beyond that. I was kind of hoping he would go Scizor, because we had... like, it's not letting... we don't need to worry about someone... I'm not on Clefable. I'm on Lapras. Like, we all see this. We all see I've highlighted Lapras. Like, Okay. Don't let me choose what mon I want. Thank you, game. Like... Okay. Great. Guess we're playing Clefable. Through no choice of our own. No. Glaceon, look at it, the team comp. You have a defender and a supporter and 2 attackers. The 2 attackers should not go on lane together. But let's use, there you go. Great work, Glaceon. Use that brain. Oh, well, this will be interesting. I don't hate Clefable. I just don't like, you know, not being allowed to choose who I play. People not using your brain or just not being able to select who you wanted. Or both. But yeah, I mean, I'm not upset with Clefable in this team. I don't think it's the most useful because we have healing through Vaporeon. But yeah, the game, like, it had highlighted Lapras and it just wasn't changing. Wasn't letting it switch, so it's just like, you know, first the server crashes every like 10 games or so. Then that Unite, I want this game to do well, but they make it difficult with their game not working this season for whatever reason. Alright, Miracle Fable. Yep, they did all these little UI updates, like the menu and all that, for it to be pretty much the same system. Just looks different. I don't know. I'm just trying to get evolved. Got Moonlight. Don't really know where they went. Okay, well, Palmot's out of here, I guess. I will say the one positive about the licensed journey, while pretty much all of it is way worse and much more a scam than the coins were, I don't need to worry about the licensed journey. It's like you'll just passively earn it. I don't need to track or save or do anything. That's a plus. It will take a year to save up enough, but at least I don't need to actively pay attention to, like, oh, I'm trying to save coins to get this mon. Glaceon. Oh, that's... Oh, okay, let's... Don't really have dash is why I went follow me. Maybe, I mean, they have Charizard, so maybe that was a misplay. Oh yeah, the license journey was designed for players who played from the start and have everyone unlocked, or brand new players. The 2024, 2025 starting players absolutely lost out here. Whew, this is hectic. Welcome in, Myth. Welcome in. Ooh. I mean, I will say, Hair Song on their Lapras is a bold choice into a Vaporeon and Clefable lineup. Oh, can't do that through walls. The server seemed pretty laggy. Ooh, hopefully it's a little bit better for you. Night before the update, reach trainer level 32. Yep, sounds about right. No one tell Unite, but they still left coin rewards in for the teams. So you can still actively earn coins. It does damage, and if you get their health below the little marker that shows up and hit all three, it KOs them. So you kind of want to be able to knock people to a quarter health with it. And when you have two healers on the other team, knocking someone to a quarter health gets a little difficult. Because they can just heal him back up. So like there, we would have died if we didn't have Moonlight to it. There we go. Finally broke through. I just want to score something. And we still didn't score a point. Nice. Yeah, it's very... It can get walled by people that have escape. You very much need to be able to get in their face. Selfishly, I just want to score, but that's not what's right for the team. How are we doing on assists? Well, team is moving well together. Okay. Oh, good Blissey ult there. Huge, 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 huge. Thank you, Hyper Beam. Oh, okay. Thank you, Hyper Beam, for getting that secure. I don't think I scored a single point, yet we won. So we will take it. Yep, I did not score a single point. Alright. I mean, we were healing. We were doing our one job, which was just keep everyone alive. Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, because of points. I was like, how did Glaceon not get MVP? Just 10 and 15 versus 8 and 6. It's because they weigh everything into points. So, even though Glaceon absolutely backpacked our damage and kills and everything, Pawmot was the one who scored. There we go. I mean, Clefable's good at one thing, and that's... If you haven't... Let me not say one thing, because then the Clefable stands will come after me of, like, gravity, being able to shut down dashes. But one job is just keep everyone alive. But welcome in base. We only are just finishing up our first game, because we had an AFK. But welcome in. Hope you've had a great Tuesday so far. Also, lesson learned on character selection, don't scroll anywhere. Just have it on one spot so we don't get locked into someone different. Okay, someone... Alright, so we're guaranteed to see a Glaceon. Yep, there we go. I was about to say, when you don't see Glaceon, it's get legendary. I have not. We took a plummet on Saturday. So we are trying to work our way back. Okay, I'm not gonna scroll. I don't want to get locked into Clefable again. Okay. They must have read my mind. I was in here like I'm a little worried about Vaporeon's items, because there was no... No. Not with an EXP share, just no. And even without an EXP share, no. And they went back to pure damage, okay. I was like, okay. They probably aren't going to run healing. We need a brawling all-rounder in jungle. Or triple attack in a jungle Vaporeon. I mean, that works too. Wouldn't be my first choice. Or my second, or my third, or my fourth, or my fifth. But, you know, here we are. Like, Decidueye and Vaporeon switch, maybe. Thank you, Vaporeon. Decidueye or Glaceon run jungle. Still don't get how Lapras moves around. They just kinda do their thing. Lapras's Sing moveset, it doesn't do healing. Lapras's boosted base attack, so like on the third attack, it will heal you. Or after Perish Song Plus, you get a guaranteed base attack. Or Water Pulse, you get a guaranteed boosted base attack. So that's why I run Water Pulse with it, to guarantee that move sooner and not have to wait till plus. Who's the tank? I mean, we've got Vaporeon, us, and then Crustle and Wigglytuff on their team. Weirdly, we might be able to make this work just from sheer damage output. But our attackers are going to need to be on point. If not, we are going to get bursted down so quickly because Wigglytuff can interrupt our water pulses. It looks about as broken as was expected. Okay. Okay, I don't know how those ice shards just go through you. Really needed those freezes off on him, but okay. Yeah. I don't know how much they really thought through that. Glaceon, please stop. Oh boy. Glaceon, at least pick up a kill there. Nope, okay. Oh, okay. Not a great start. Not a great start, but we have EXP share. I think they do too, so that doesn't really affect us. Nope, they don't. So that will be our saving grace in not getting fully steamrolled here. Alright. Mistimed that. They already have a Charizard. Yes, Wigglytuff is annoying. But to be fair, that's kind of their job. I mean, I'm not gonna not take it. Reggie walks by me with the smallest fraction of health imaginable. I mean, no, let's just stay here. We have this lane controlled. They're probably going to crack top goal, but let's at least guarantee this Reggie. Instead of going up, fighting, and dying for a chance at the top one. Welcome in, Lucas. Welcome in. Okay, so they did indeed get top Reggie. But that's okay, because we fully cracked bot lane. Let's fight together. You know? Holy lag and a half. Always score when we get the chance. There we go. Playing for the first time. Any tips? Stick with your team. Very much stick with your team. Would be like the... Which isn't always great, but if it's your first game... And it's with real people, let's assume that. Team fights win every time. I say as I am across the map from where our team is gathering. Okay. Okay, that is Regidrago in 10. Not Kyogre. Go. The triple attack is working for now. Just gotta keep this energy up. Best Pokemon for starting? I'm trying to think of the starting options. Honestly, you can't go wrong with Pikachu. Couldn't go wrong with Blastoise. I'm thinking Blastoise just because you can do a lot of damage. And you have enough bulk, so if you do overextend, like, you have a little bit of forgiveness. Ouch. Vaporeon, what was that Hydro Pump, buddy? Did I upgrade any held items? Not past 30. What I was kind of doing last week was getting all mine up to 20. Just so I have them all at, like, the last big buff. And then I'm going to start, like, really honing in on the set to get to 40. This would be very nice to get. Just because that is pressure on their goal. There we go. Score some goals. I mean, we could have, but I'd rather be able to be here and put pressure on them so they don't just keep ripping this, hopefully. Or at least buy Decidueye time to get back. Let our attackers get back. Okay. Oh, yes. Good hit. Good hit. Good hit. So what I've seen is look for percentage-based boosts. Anything that, like, the hidden buff is a percent. Yes, exactly. Nothing really does, but if it's just like +5 attack and it goes to +6, that's not big. But if it goes from like plus 5% to plus 7%, that's where you'll get the most bang for your buck. But yeah, Chandelure did exactly what they needed to there. Exactly what they needed to. Offensive Vaporeon worked out somehow. I mean, they still do really good damage, so it makes sense. Do I play Legend ZA? I did, but I have not played the DLC. I beat the main game and then kinda got bored trying to get the shiny charm, so haven't touched it since. Alright, let's keep it rolling. Gonna max your attack weight to 41st. Fair. Yeah, post-game is a lot of just grinding. All I really need to do is the trade evolutions and the 1,000 battles you need to complete. But I know you can get it now with the DLC without doing the 1,000 battles, which a lot of people weren't happy about that did go through the effort of doing all that. So, we're gonna have a Glaceon again. Oh, there's Glaceon. Okay. Hopefully, our Vaporeon pivots. I kinda like what Sylveon is cooking. I think they're gonna run like the Draining Kiss, just super bulky. Personally, I would swap Shell Bell for Big Root. I mean, Goodra's basically an all-rounder, but we need more ranged attackers. They have a Scizor. We need a ranged special attacker. Or a Leafeon and Vaporeon. That is also a choice. Hopefully Goodra thinks for a little bit. I know they basically are an all-rounder, but we need ranged damage. We need a Delphox. We need a... Nope, just... immediately locks it in, not a second thought. Only reason I didn't immediately go Cinderace is because he's physical, and special is really Scizor's weakness. But... we'll see what we can make happen. They got Espeon, like, their team's a little scary looking. And we don't... I mean, we have Leafeon, so hopefully Leafeon can just wall Glaceon. Let's keep it English, please. Just so we can moderate chat. But welcome in, Christian. Hope you've had a great day so far. The saving grace, I think, would be... I'm trying to think. If Blastoise doesn't run EXP share, that might be a saving grace. And hopefully our Vaporeon runs the healing this game, because we'll really benefit it, because we are all super bulky except for Leafeon. So hopefully they run the Aqua Ring. Oh, Sylveon, why are we attacking them and not just trying to get the farm? Name of the game is get you leveled up. Now we can be a little bit more aggressive. Still not crazy. But like, let's get you evolved, then let's get super aggressive. On the bright side, Glaceon is, or like we predicted, Blastoise is not running EXP share. So we can very much power creep them. Home playing games and going to school. I mean, I feel like that's a solid routine. Okay, get our water pulse. Sylveon, I am trying to understand your engages here. No, pull back. Like, I know we're a little bit above level, but all it takes is Scizor rolling down and we are in danger very quickly. I know you've got to get stacks up, so like I get it because you are double stacking. But yeah. I'm sure there's a right answer there that I could have done. I wanted to go after the Glaceon, because they're clearly the heavy damage dealer. They're the problem in these fights. Scizor can sit and sustain, but the second I go after Glaceon, Scizor completely bullies Sylveon. So it's like I can't go after their damage dealer without completely abandoning mine. So we're just kind of stuck there playing Scizor's game while Glaceon rains ridiculous damage on us from the back line. So very much rock and hard place. Okay, Sylveon. Let's get you some stacks. At least a stack. Because I know they have Cookie and Glasses. Really, Mime? Just, you're... I don't know. My team is, this past season with the Big Root, I've seen it, like, super bulky sets. Draining Kiss, Big Root, and the Cookie, just because you can have absurd health. But it's a very niche build. that got through. Those two are just gonna sit there and punch each other. Let's help Sylveon. By no means is this game chalked. I saw the mime. What's up, mime? And, okay. Well, tried to stop the mime, and then there's a Blastoise to worry about, so that's just lovely. Oh, you don't say, Goodra. Defend the goal that there's a huge red arrow going towards. I mean, I get maybe Leafeon needs a little bit of advice on, like... Sylveon, I think name of the game for you, bud, is go get some stacks. There's no reason to be fighting here, I'm gonna be honest. Goodra is kind of our Scizor counter, because if they can just stand there and punch each other, he's at least off the board. But our Goodra is absolutely getting just bullied by this Scizor every single exchange. On the bright side, I don't mind baiting out 2 ults. Espeon and Mime ults, those are 2 that are not fun to deal with at Kyogre. You're a Snorlax main. He is one I want to try. Because, Block Snorlax seems really, really good. Especially this season with, like, the 2 or 3 attacker comps. Oh, I wanted to get their attackers. How do you get Pokemon? Bottom left of the main menu, there's like the license journey. And you just get the coins by doing daily challenges. Now wait a minute. Nope, okay. Would have needed a lucky steal there. Oh, I hate spin. Blastoise. You know, I don't want to say we did it to ourselves, but we saw a Scizor, and this is what we went with. Is playing Lapras hard? It's not the most technical to learn. Like, as far as, like, its moves go. But I feel like Defender is the most deceivingly difficult in a way. Because you can be a good defender and you'll be stuck at good. It's like a how do I want to say this? The difference between a good defender and a great defender is a lot more pronounced than a good attacker and a great attacker. Talonflame, Charizard, or Dartrix? My first was Dartrix. Yeah. We just didn't have the damage. Which, I mean, we did to ourselves. We sat there, saw their team comp, and did 0 to counter pick it. So, props to the Scizor. Welcome in, Matt, though. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, a good, like a decent enough defender, you just gotta be bulky and sit in fights. Like, you don't need to worry about engage, you just kind of have to be present. They've been mostly solid. Last game was a little interesting, but we just had Bun's team comp going into it. Not upset with this team comp as long as... I was about to say, as long as Greninja or... I think the Ho-Oh's just being a troll because Greninja and Gardevoir went there. But here's a quick question. Now, I don't play Greninja a lot, but does Choice Specs make sense on a Greninja who I'm 99% sure is a physical attacker? No, I was fairly certain it didn't. I just didn't want to jump to conclusions. But that's exciting. Got a tablet and you get to celebrate her birthday tomorrow. Huge. Maybe? I don't know. All I know is we're laning with the Mega Lucario. He is stacking. So, just need to be ready for that. I mean, I'm not stacking, but I might as well score and get the experience while we're here. Lucario, that was a interesting choice to stop there. I know he got, like, stunned by the tackle, but... This Espeon is a menace with sniping some farm. Oh, that did so much more than I thought it would. I mean, the chat is just an, like, not even an inch off to the side, so it's not too tricky to, like, see it. At least with how I have it set up. Okay, their Espeon is going to be a problem that I don't think Lucario is the answer to. I'm gonna be honest. On the bright side, we are now trying to farm with 2 EXP shares, so, like, that is excellent. Our Gardevoir, I was gonna say the bright side is Gardevoir is evolved. Oh boy, that's... Now, like, I'm trying to stay alive. Like, could I have done more damage? Absolutely. But, like, there's an objective fight going on, and the only backup I got is Gardevoir, which, props to Gardevoir. We'll take what backup we can get. But Greninja's just running around 5 feet from the fight. Ho-Oh's now on top lane. So, yeah, I don't know what our team is doing. Yeah, Gardevoir, I get it. I agree with you with the whole needing backup thing. I mean, I guess let's try and rip this while we're here. I know we're doomed because I think the answer to Espeon is Greninja. And that doesn't instill me with a lot of hope. Thank you, Gardevoir, for backing me up in a fight. Yeah, so agile, heavy hitter. We get, what's his face? Greninja to get backline and double team around him, and he's pretty much done. But that's relying on a Greninja player to make a good team play, which isn't really what they're known for. Oh, let's stop dumping damage into Snorlax and maybe help me take down this Azumarill. Oh boy. Oh, we could not have been closer to the edge of that ult. I do really think Greninja is the answer in these fights. Look at that. He comes in and just cleans up shop. He is absolutely the answer in these fights. It's just, does he know that? Is the concerning point. Ho-Oh, like, I get he's trying to score. And, like, I'm not seeing the full picture, but every time I turn around, you're just flamethrowering away at a sleeping Snorlax. Welcome in, Michaela. Welcome in. Just every time I turn around, Ho-Oh's there, just dumping every ounce of damage right into Snorlax. But as long as Greninja shows up to Kyogre, we have a chance. And as long as Ho-Oh stays alive, so we have the revive if we need it. Like, we have a lot of good pieces for Kyogre. I mean, we have a Gardevoir ult. We're going to have a Mega Lucario ult, hopefully. Unless they pop it early. I'm teleporting back, because there's no good that can come from getting in a team fight right now. Oh yeah, Ho-Oh is still a very solid defender. It has good secure early. It's the one that gets revives. It has decent bulk, decent damage output. Someone... I mean, I don't know how you guys aren't winning that fight up there, because there's 4 of you, and only 2 of them. Thank you, Greninja, for realizing the issue. And not losing a 3-on-2 up top. Greninja, we need you in this fight. Just let it hit. I tried to get around him. That was not what I wanted to do. Oh, Lucario's just ripping. Greninja, you just lost a 1v1 versus Regieleki, my guy. Oh, Greninja players. You are indeed a special breed. Okay. Okay, that did not need to be that stressful in any way, shape, or form. Any way, shape, or form. It did not need to be that difficult. Because we actually had really good team comp. But... I mean, I don't want to say Greninja was the problem. He had his one fight where he popped off. Other than that, everyone else did exactly what they needed to do. But, yeah. Making dinner, so switching into Lurk. No worries. Enjoy the Lurk. And that's how every time you're sitting there, you had a draft mode and you're like, how do people get to Masters? How do you get here? It's games like that, where despite their best efforts, they still win. So, captured in not 4K, but captured live, that's how players like that get to Masters. Alright, let's see what we can make happen. Since I'm trying to check this, chances are it will find a match. Perfect timing. Big L's all day. Sorry to hear that. And welcome in Kialo. I'll just say Kia. Welcome in Kia. Hope you've had a great day so far. Okay, can we check the missions now? Yeah, they need to revamp their entire report system, because all it does is check for AFK. That they have turned up to 100. And for voice, if you use voice chat at all and get a report, you automatically get a warning. Doesn't matter what you say. All they check to see is if you use voice chat. So they very much need to revamp the entire reporting system. Good. No Glaceon this game. We will probably see a Mega Charizard. Oh yeah, especially late season. People throw just to troll, I guess. And I don't know, like, how they would implement it. Like, what they would go on, like, what mechanics can they use? Because you, as much as we would like to, you can't have people getting banned just for being bad. I mean, as much as I would like that. So, like, you couldn't make it based off their stats. You couldn't really do it so if, like, so many people in your lobby reported them. Because then if you're running the 3-stack and you just don't like someone, you can just report them. I kind of like this team comp. I know it. Oh, how original. One of each role and you like the team comp. But as long as either our Cinderace or Charizard pivots top, and our Blissey throws on an EXP share, I think we'll be in business. Yeah, go ahead and send me a friend request. I go through all the different notifications after stream. Also, if you are new here, we play ranked with viewers every Saturday and casual games with viewers every Sunday. So if you're around, then would love to have you join. Okay. I will say our Blissey worries me a little bit. No EXP share. Didn't select their Mon, like the timer expired. And they didn't put in their lane. So they worry me a little bit. But hopefully that worry is all in vain. They have a lot of healing on their team. But not... This was like our game one, when, or not game one, but whatever game I was Clefable. It's like we got a lot of healing, but not a ton of Mons to really take advantage of it. Like, most of their team, if they get hit, they're pretty much going down. They don't want it to be a long, sustained fight. Yes. So, without the EXP share, whoever final hits it gets 70% of the experience. and whoever else like contributed is divided 30%. But with the EXP share, as long as I'm beside Cinderace, he gets 100% of the wild XP. And I just get a bonus 30% that, like, wasn't there beforehand. Which is why it is, in my opinion, the most broken item. Because it nets your team just a bonus 30%. Oh, we are in danger. Yeah, that... We were overextended and way too weak going for that. We had no business being there. Yep, Haunter good. Retreat. Because we kind of left. Yeah, we were way over pushed, and now they get all the birds. But that's okay. Because... Mean look into like the hurricane is kind of a problem for our Cinderace. Oh yeah, absolutely. Nope. Well, Cinderace. I get why you walked off gold there. Like, I get it. Like, I can't fault you. Like, it wasn't a great play, but it wasn't like a horrendous overextend. But just like right now, they are pro-playing us. So he needs to be very careful with walking anywhere. Or he can get mean looked and one-shotted by Hurricane right now. Oh, X speed to save him. Or at least taking Umbreon down. But yes. In a good team comp, until the 18th, when they completely changed the XP system, I like to see an EXP share on both lanes. Just because, like, there's no reason to not in most comps. And it's just free experience. Big 30. Cinderace, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. I lied, don't pull back. Okay, at least we got one. We were able to drop 30. I'll take that trade any day of the week. Our bot lane is struggling, but they have Mega Charizard, who is very much a late game sweeper. So that is okay that they aren't popping off right now. Gengar, you saw the level 11 Darkrai, right? I was about to say, we do not want to just be diving out there. Nearly at 400, started a bit late. And this one is very... I've seen a lot of people very much getting down to the wire with it. Okay. So this might sound weird because we all got wiped there, kinda. But there were at least some positives in that fight. And we are grossly under-leveled right now. So even though, yes, we were on goal and we still died, we're able to pick up some kills while under-leveled. So all we gotta do is keep trying to creep back up level-wise. And we might be able to make something happen. Oh, absolutely. Like, I know it's never your job to die, but, like, it's your job to die first. Just prolong that as long as possible. Because you want to... like this. Oh, nope. Oh, boy. It's like we were holding the attention for 3 of them. We just never really got the help to finish them off. No, don't surrender. Just play the game. And let's look at it and say, hey, what can we do to fix it? And Cinderace, I can tell you, probably diving to do a team fight right now is not how we fix it. Just a hunch. But go ahead and clean this up. Go ahead and get the farm. They're gonna get bottom Reggie. Almost on cue. But we'll get our lane farm. Because right now, we are grossly underleveled as a team. So I don't know why we're diving back in trying to fight again. When we are 2 or 3 levels under across the board. We're only feeding them more experience, so I don't really get that personally. But, like, power to them. They are determined to make it work. I mean, I'll do this. We'll get to level 12. Which doesn't help a ton, because they're so fed from winning all these team fights. I need to find their Cramorant and bolt into him. Let's get out of there. And swing through here. Oh, unfortunate ult from you. Unfortunate. Oh, there we go, Charizard. Okay. Well, that's okay. Remember what we said. It's our job to die first, so no one else has to. Cinderace and Gengar start ripping. Absolutely start ripping, because if they can get this before they're back, that would be huge. Oh, okay. Cramorant. Cramorant scared me a little bit because they've been on point all game, so I didn't know if he was going to snipe it or not. But I appreciate that, Shri Raj and Melinda. Now, don't get me wrong, this game does absolutely tilt me at times. Absolutely will get me tilted. Okay. Ah, they finally got me. Oh, the Kyogre buff is so ridiculous if you have any bulk to you. We were just sitting there taking hit after hit from Darkrai, Umbreon, and Gardevoir, and our health was just not moving. It just was not budging. Welcome in, Hiroto. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. But yes, we had a really good fight at Kyogre, where they kind of overextended a little bit. And we were able to capitalize on it, thankfully. Not today, we are just solo queuing, but every Saturday we do ranked with viewers, and every Sunday we do casuals with viewers. So if you're around then, we would love to have you join. What do I think of the new map? I think I'm okay with all of it but the Kyogre buff. Like, I'm okay with the map changes, the little bit of tweaks to the farm spawns. All that I think I'm okay with. But the Kyogre buff is just a little bit broken. It's almost a return to Rayquaza, where it's like, you can be disgustingly behind, get it, and not even have to be like, okay, now we gotta execute. Like, it's a step backwards. Groudon, I think, was a step in the right direction, where it's still broken. It's still a huge advantage to get. But if you aren't smart, it can be turned around. Kyogre, you gotta be really, really bad to fumble it. Or very unlucky. One of the two. Because I'm sure it's happened to us at least once this season, where we've gotten it, then they kind of counter pushed. Suspecting every tall grass? Yeah. There's a lot of ambush points, which I think is fair, because I think that's one thing Groudon map didn't do well, is they took away a lot of that middle area to work. So I think that was a good tweak in adding more grass back to the center area. Alright. Another ban phase. I will say I do think they improved the matchmaking some, because we are getting a lot more banned phases this season. Gyarados is not banned, so if someone has them, we might see them. The question is, does anyone have them? Okay, another Blissey. Not upset with that. Yep, pretty much the regular bans. Not Lucario. Latios and Blaziken will need to divvy up. Just kind of looking at if we have a Blissey and we're gonna have a defender. One of them should go top with our EXP share user. Not upset with the Sylveon. Blissey's build. Ooh, I don't want to see a Trevenant. Ooh, okay. Delphox is a little scary. Okay, yes. We will rock out with Lapras. And I know we're asking a lot, but I'm hoping one of our offensive mons kind of looks at what we got. We got 2 EXP shares. Well, I should have specified. one of the offensive mons on bot lane should look and see, hey, we got 2 EXP shares, let's have one on each lane. That works. Not how I would have predicted it to go, but we got there in the end. You want to play Unite, but some people are just silly? Yeah. It's for... Like, I've played a lot of different online games. And if you're playing solo, everyone's always going to be a little selfish. Because, I mean, you're playing it for you. Like, you want to do well. You want to play how you want. Like, I get it. But for a purely team-based game, like, this isn't Call of Duty. You can't one-man carry a team. Like, you need to be a team. It has the least team-oriented players. Like, not all of them, but so many people in solo queue just don't pay the smallest attention to anyone. Yeah, Call of Duty, a lot of players just trying to pop off on their own, get the clips, whatever, but it's a game where you can. Like, so it makes sense. While Unite, I mean, don't get me wrong, if... Who's the really good one? Ender? If he played against, like, a vet lobby, he maybe could solo carry. But he's the extremely, extremely good versus, like, middle of the road is the exception. 99.9% of games, you don't need a solo carry. Yeah, solo is really a coin toss. I mean... Did master in one day. Yeah. I've seen, like, people are like, you do get more success as the solo carries. Because you are less reliant on your teammates. At least for the pivotal role. Power 2 support mains. That's even more difficult than defender to try and solo carry. Just kind of shadowing it. Kind of shadowing it. We'll rip it with Steenie, I guess. Or not Steenie, but Blaziken. Okay, so I didn't put 2 and 2 together. They have a jungle Delphox, which, like, I get, but is an interesting choice. There we go. Oh, Sylveon, that wasn't saying go back in. That was kind of me trying to cover the retreat a little bit. Oh, we are 100% dead there. Even without Delphox showing up. I don't really know what Blissey's doing, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, I appreciate rotating to help, but why not just stay up there, secure the top Reggie? Instead of rotating as a support. Perfect. But it worked out, so I'm not going to be too upset by that. I will say this is a very bloodthirsty Sylveon, who who likes pressing their luck. I need to stop being nice and diving in to help the teams. But it's working. So can only be so mad because it's working. It is weirdly working. Okay. So now what do we do? I don't really want to contest with farm because having 2 EXP shares I know messes it up. They're just right back in. They're just right back in. And I say as I follow them in to said fight. They're just out for blood. Oh, that is a lot of damage. I'm in danger. Okay. I don't think they have the juice to get us off goal, though. Like, they were able to push us back, but... took a good bit out of them. Okay. Is anyone wanting to rotate top? Perfect. Serena, come here. Go ahead, keep this, keep this. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen a lot of Mewtwo X's till this season. And I've seen him a few times, not like a lot still, but more than the 0 I was seeing him. Oh boy. Oh, I want to get off this very quickly. Okay, that's... okay. The same 2 went down, but that's okay, because support and defenders, that's kind of what we're there for. Back from your first game with Mime. Solid. Mime, if he had a bit more healing with Power Swap, I think he might be one of my support mains. Because, like, I feel like he could really pop off with, like, a Blaziken or someone like that on lane. And just pocket support and throw in a little disruption on the other team. Well, I'm just going to teleport back. Didn't use Power Swap. Makes sense. I feel like that's the lesser of the moves used. I just wish it was better. Alright. Everyone doing what they need to do. It's Kyogre, so quite literally anything can happen. What's up, Delphox? Ah, lucky that you had the eject button through the wall. You had him dead to rights. Okay, let's not overextend here. Good Ho-Oh revive. Good Ho-Oh revive. I need to teleport back and Ho-Oh's after me. Oh! I really need a berry. Or 2. What's up, Delphox? Let's do it again. Where you going? Where you going, bud? Nothing brings more joy to a defender than just terrorizing an attacker. Delphox knew we were coming too. They started trying to run in circles. All right. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, with 43k recovery, not bad at all. Yeah, I do kind of wish they kept, like, in the middle, because it was 2 speed berries, if, like, the top was still the speed berry. Or if they wanted to have 4 healing, kind of have it, like, be a 5 on the dice, or a 6 on the dice, where it's, like, 2 and 2 berries, and then speed in the middle. Just 1 on top, 1 on bottom. I don't know, I feel like they added another layer to the game. Alright, well, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, and I'll grab some more water, but then we will keep it rolling. I will be right back. Alright, we are back. But no worries, Shri Raj. Hope you get some, I would say good night's rest, but hope you get some good rest since it's now daytime. Thanks for hanging out. Alright, let's see what we can make happen. Gonna press A. Guess not. A lot of people with the Christmas outfit should go to sleep too. It's 8 p.m. and you have school tomorrow. Fair, fair. Never feel any obligation to stay late. Appreciate people hanging out whenever they can. We always advocate for good sleep health. Starting with PE, that's an like, I had that option when I was in high school to have like PE first, and it's like I like the idea of it because it was a weightlifting class. So like, I get that, like, wake up, work out, get it done with, wake you up for the day, all that. But our school didn't have showers, so it would be wake up, work out, and then have school all day with no, like, shower. Like, obviously change out of the clothes. What do we got? I was not paying attention to our team at all. Or their team. Jungle Mimikyu. We have a Glaceon, which I'm not upset with. Same. It was then optional junior and senior year. Personally, let's see if we can pressure one to swap. Personally, I would split our two attackers. I don't mind going with Phalanx. And I don't think it's the worst comp. But, like, I feel like having that range on both lanes would be beneficial. Had showers, but nobody used them. Fair. What do they got? Okay. That looks like very similar to our first game team, where we didn't even get to play, and I was not happy about our team comp, so let's see if I was based in having that worry. Also, hi Daisy, what you doing? What you doing? Oh, I'm going bot lane. Oh, Bulbasaur pro-played me getting all that. But he might die for it. Okay, Phalanx, let's... Like, I'm here for the... I'm here for one KOs, but that was a little reckless. Like, I get if you were stacking, but, like, you didn't even have points to drop. So that was purely just for the KO. Oh boy. I think Dodrio is going to be a little bit scarier to our top lane. For now, at least, we have enough residual bulk to pretty much live through whatever he can throw at us. Once they have Venusaur and Blastoise, maybe not. Alright. Let's just slowly get our health back. I mean, sure. No sense in not. Class to start at 8:45. Yep, sounds about right. Good full day of class and actually getting breaks in between. Oh. Good. Oh, I thought you escaped. Did he hit, like, the tail one? Okay. Mimikyu was able to clean that up. Oh boy, that's both of them. Alright. Phalanx again. I might have been able to stay on and get Venusaur, but like, that's not really a prolonged fight I want to do on their goal. Okay. Kind of push Pikachu back off our Mewtwo. Nope, our Glaceon is here. We don't need to worry, because Glaceon can just one-shot them all. Oh, Sludge Bomb is annoying, though. Sludge Bomb is annoying. Alright. Maybe this is Copium. But I think we still have enough power to keep him off goal. Phalanx, you just keep diving so ridiculously far. I say as I immediately dive also. Mimikyu, I like your thinking. That might be what we need to just tilt the scale in our favor and break this stalemate. There we go. Look at that. All it took was getting Regieleki. Clean this off. I do... Mimikyu, I don't really know what you're doing that far. Also, Dodrio kind of has a rough matchup into our team. Because we have Mewtwo and Glaceon who have, like... I don't know the word, tracking attacks. Like Icicle Spear and Psystrike that just stay locked on. So he tries to run away and gets just deleted. I don't really know why I rotated down. There's not really any farm up anywhere for us right now. Glaceon, I say F it, we ball. Going to bed, no worries. Hope you get a good night's rest. And thanks for hanging out. Okay, that should... Oh, that was just not enough. Okay, it was. I thought Vaporeon got away for a second, but there was just enough damage. I saw Dodrio. Oh, there he is. What we don't want to do, I say as we are actively doing it, is overextend here. I know I could have let Glaceon score there. I was just kind of holding, so maybe someone could drop, like, get their points off. We don't want to overextend, I was trying to say before I got distracted. We don't want to overextend going... Oh, I don't have any points. But we will protect our Glaceon. Oh, is that about overextending? I ulted just to keep Glaceon up, because they are one of our main damage dealers. Ooh. I guess just kind of take the draw. That's okay. If they're going to crack our goal with an 18 and not a 50, I'm A-okay with that. Now we wait for the team. We wait for the team. We wait for the team. Let Dodrio do whatever he wants to do. Oh, he has 42. Never mind. I was thinking he's running around with like tens of points. Like, but for the most part, it's a wait out the clock type game now. Now we rip, though. No Dodrio is back in one, but even he is not that quick. There we go. I was about to say, surely they... I mean, I wouldn't, because I despise surrendering. At that point, just wait it out. But completely understandable. Alright, what do we got? Maybe Mimikyu MVP? Glaceon makes sense. Yep, makes sense. 108k... Yeah, we kind of got showed up on bot lane. But to be fair, they have more damage block. This is going to sound like an excuse, because it is. They have more damage block because they kept just running in and dying, so... Understandable. Yeah. Really solid team all around. Absolutely will take the win. Next. And... got time for about one more game, then we'll wrap things up. So, let's see what we can make happen. But yeah, that game was very... their team was very similar to the team comp we had early in stream. Even with the Dodrio, it just, I don't know, didn't quite have enough oomph behind it. Not upset by that pivot. We do need an attacker. We need some form of... So, if Empoleon wanted to switch to, like, Espeon, or Delphox, or Venusaur, wouldn't be upset. Because we just have 0 range. So... oh, yeah. I hear you, Daisy. We're gonna need, well, Mimikyu and Talonflame. Okay. I was gonna say we need an answer for Glaceon and, I hear ya, Glaceon and Venusaur, but Mimikyu and Talonflame can both kind of be a menace to their back line. And I thought our team was bad with our 2 all-rounders. They have 3. So, and on the plus side, we can almost guarantee they have 0 EXP shares. So we should be able to get a decent level advantage as long as our Piplup actually, like, you know, goes with us. For the farm, that kind of is pivotal for the EXP share to work. You know, bro's gonna say retreat after he was the one who dove in and died. Welcome in, challengers. Hope you've had a great day so far. Piplup's really gonna say retreat after diving in and dying on a challenge that didn't need to be made. Really good, surprisingly. But hope dinner was good. The team comps this game are interesting on both sides. So, I really have no idea which direction this game will go. Piplup, we don't need to be diving here. We do not need to be diving. Okay. As if they didn't have enough all-rounding brawlers. Their Ivysaur's running Giga Drain and probably Petal Blizzard too. Just on top of already being a team full of brawlers. Piplup, you don't make sense, buddy. You do not make the smallest iota of sense. You've been diving this whole game. We have him 2-1 at a fraction of health. We finally actually have an advantage, and you stop pressing the attack to try and get farm. To then re-dive once backup shows up. Quite literally could not have chosen to have worse engages if they tried. Like, chose the absolute wrong decision at every turn, which is impressive. Like, power to them that they were able to choose such miraculously wrong choices. Without even trying, too. Just, their natural instinct was just blatantly wrong at every turn. But, sorry bot lane, you guys are having to carry. I'm trying to get a little bit of experience back. Just to catch up. Mimikyu is doing what Mimikyu needs to do, though. We'll drop here. We aren't stacking, but experience is experience. And we'll teleport on out. Also, here's the team comp. Mimikyu, Empoleon, Lapras, Mime, Talonflame. So 0 range. Venusaur, Glaceon, Mewtwo X, Mega Lucario, Mega Charizard. So 0 bulk or utility. So, very 0 range versus 0 utility. And to make their team weird, hence my confusion by Blastoise also going Petal Blizzard, because like they didn't have enough brawlers. We are getting out of here. They needed someone else in the mix. I mean, on the bright... like I was saying, at least we have Mimikyu and Talonflame to be a menace to their Glaceon, or we'd be in danger. Speaking of danger, that is 2 Megas I see. Yeah, get him, Mr. Mime. On the bright side, our bot lane was cooking. Like, all early game, so we have a good cushion there. I'm gonna go top, try and dump this 30. Oh, it absolutely was in that team fight. Our healing plus just the passive healing from him, that was putting in work. Oh, we 100% go down here. But our team was able to... I thought we dropped a lot more on that goal. I don't know. Our bot lane seems to be doing more piggybacking than we are. Mimikyu, I think, is kind of popping off. Okay. I was thinking they would have like 11, 12 kills. Only 7. Which, I mean, impressive, but... doesn't really do much for us. But... just kind of give us experience going into it. I mean, if anyone wanted to try and get this, I wouldn't be upset. But it doesn't look like that's happening. Oh, I should have been up here. I should have been up here. Oh, why do we keep rushing in? Just take the retreat. Just take the retreat. I lied. Talonflame is goated with the sauce. I lied. I underestimated them. I didn't realize they had that in them. I like the game plan. Oh boy. Oh, thank you, team. I made the wrong call there. I made the absolute wrong call. I should have just gone back to middle. Thankfully, our team bailed us out. I got greedy. I saw the score. And then I saw Kyogre's health. Is like, oh, he's fine. Then saw Mewtwo running there. And was like, oh boy. We might be in danger. Yep. Bot lane, absolute. That was a big misplay that could have very quickly backfired. Very quickly could have backfired. But yes, Mimikyu absolutely backpacked us. Yep. Fully know that was a huge... And I had Talonflame with me, so he was just getting dragged along on the misplay as well. gotta pad the stats, obviously.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Yeah, that... could have gone very differently. Could have very, very much gone differently. But it didn't. And we know. Played a little bit safer. So. Was saying that was last game, and we ended on a high of a win and got lucky with teammates, so I don't want to try my luck. And we got, look at that, we got to 500 exactly. I mean, can't get more perfect than that. But yeah, let's not tempt fate. Really solid evening of Unite, really good teammates, except for a couple of oddballs, but really solid for the most part and really good climb. We'll be back Thursday with more Ranked Unite, and it should be the new EXP system, so that'll be exciting. And Mega Charizard Y, so a lot of changes coming this Thursday, and we'll be back tomorrow with some Persona. But until then, I hope everyone has a great rest of their Tuesday. And until next time, peace, peace.